My name is Brendan Rodgers. I am living in Austin, Texas. We've been here for about 5 years. Pretty much when COVID hit, we ended up moving over here because my daughters live not too far from where we live. But before that, I'd been with ExxonMobil in Houston for 17 years plus, and before that again, I was worked for Goodyear in Akron, Ohio. All in but 25 years with Goodyear. So that's first hired into Goodyear in Northern Ireland, and then moved from there to end up in Austin, Texas. I was born in Belfast in Northern Ireland, and when I was about two, my parents immigrated to Canada. So I was raised in Toronto, but then my parents ended up moving in Northern Ireland, and I went to high school and college again back in Northern Ireland. So pretty much uh, when I'd finished college, that was an 8 year period of time, finishing with PhD. Uh, we ended up getting moved, landing in Luxembourg. It was Goodyear that moved us. So I had joined the rubber division back end of 1986. So I think 1987 was my full membership year, whichever way it worked. But basically, whenever we got transferred from Luxembourg to Akron, that was meant to be a 3 year assignment, and then moved after that. Well, that we ended up staying. But whenever we arrived in Akron, I had the opportunity to go to the first rubber division meeting in Cleveland. It was the fall of 1986, and I was very impressed with the meeting, the quality of the presentations, the depth, the breadth. So very impressive. And after that, I went and became a member. I've been a member ever since. I think there's probably three things that have been a big benefit personally from being a member of the rubber division. First of all, the learning opportunities. Uh, the quality of the presentations that are given at the rubber division are top shelf. They're the best globally of all the uh, technical conferences that I've attended around the world. The rubber division is number one in terms of the quality. Um, the second thing is the networking. Um, I've made a lot of good friends at the conferences throughout the industry. And in fact, at this point in time, having been a member for so long, many times the rubber division meetings are one big reunion, catching up with old friends. So it's wonderful. It's wonderful. So the networking opportunities are tremendous. And then probably the third thing is the learnings in terms of how to conduct a research project, how to present the findings from the project at a technical conference such as what the rubber division offers. So they're probably the three things: what you learn, the networking, and then the opportunity to present uh, an individual's own work. Probably three big things that are a benefit from being a member, and that's they're invaluable. It's very hard to put a value on that. They're invaluable in terms of the opportunities that it creates. Yeah, in terms of the professional activities, at Goodyear, I pretty much worked in nearly every product line that they manufactured. Initially, I started off in industrial rubber products, and I worked on hoses and conveyor belts and dock fenders. In fact, my PhD was sponsored by Goodyear. Also got some help from the British Army Reserves, but the uh, that was on heat transfer and thermodynamics and reaction kinetics through thick rubber sections. So that fitted in with dock fenders and heavy duty conveyor belts and so on. But when we got moved to Luxembourg, I'd worked on the high performance tires for the German luxury accounts, and that was all BMW, Mercedes, and Porsche. And that was a lot of fun because we got the new cars a year before they were launched. So we got a chance to look at them, even drive them sometimes. That was fun. Goodyear went through a very difficult period around 2000, 2001, and an opportunity came up to move to Houston with ExxonMobil. and that was turned out to be a great opportunity. I absolutely loved working for Exxon. It was a great company. Ethics, the values are very, very admirable. It's a great company to work for. But there I was in the butyl group. Also did some work on resins and EPDM. So that was another great opportunity. While there, I had a chance to work in Saudi Arabia, designing new manufacturing facilities, and that was for the government of Saudi Arabia. I've been, I won't say seconded to the government, but the project was all for the government. Um, Spent a lot of time in India at the R&D lab, Exxon's R&D lab in Bangalore, and then at a 3-year plus assignment in Shanghai, where I basically worked with the elastomers team in Asia, split between Tokyo and Shanghai and Bangalore. When that was done, I ended up relocating back to Baytown or Houston, and then with COVID coming in, that basically derailed everything for everyone uh, all over the world, I think. So when that wrapped up, I decided to form a consulting company in Austin, Texas, which is what I'm doing now. And there, I'm working with clients, and we've covered everything from emissions, factory emissions challenges to product improvement, new product development. So it's been very, very diverse in terms of the type of work that I'm doing, and it's been great fun. I'm enjoying it. We also have a seminar coming up in Pittsburgh on tire durability. I think with the issues the industry is confronting with the moment, particularly with imports, durability is absolutely crucial. So tires got to perform in the North American service. Sometimes tires developed for other markets are coming into the U.S. market and they're just not holding up. So durability is crucial. So it's very timely to have that seminar coming up in Pittsburgh. And then, of course, there is the IEC International Elastomers Conference that we'll have in Pittsburgh same week. And again, that's looking to be a uh, very full week, and everyone should benefit both from the quality of the work that will be presented, the expo, which is always top shelf, so it's very well done, and again, the network opportunities that come with attending a meeting such as like we're going to have in Pittsburgh. So strongly recommended. Probably might have mentioned this before, but I'm a pretty avid long distance runner. Still do that. So I don't do marathons anymore. So just stick to the half marathons. Uh, Try and do 5K every day. That's my motto. And but so that's pretty much every chance I get, I'll go for a run, go to the gym. Um, I enjoy golf. Here in Austin, with the ExxonMobil community, we've got a golf league. So Friday mornings is golf. And um, when I was at college, I was captain of the university swimming team. So still do some of that every time. Go down to the YMCA here for a swim. So, uh, but running, I think, is number one. Running is number one.